If all of a sudden all humans simultaneously lost the ability to sneeze, how long do you think it would take mankind as a collective to realize?
I just realized I haven't sneezed in about 4 days. Maybe this is really happening.
Probably very quickly. Some people have allergies and sneeze a lot, they would notice.
Put me, and several witnesses who know me, in a room with an hour for a cat. They'll spread the knowledge. I'm extremely allergic to them.
A large majority of the world might not notice for years, but somewhere out there, some type of sneezologist would notice within days. Hell, she probably already tried to warn us before it happened. But did we listen? No.
People working in hospitals might notice a little quicker, seeing everyone with illnesses stop sneezing at once. My bet would be a couple days, assuming the government doesn't try to cover it up or anything.
I thought about something along these lines recently. Who is the last person on the earth to wish someone else a Happy New Year each year? How late in the year does that happen to?
Probably not that long. All it would take is a hypochondriac to realize she isn't sneezing anymore, then they'll go to their doctor about it, and the doctor, annoyed, will try to induce a sneeze to get them out. Once he finds that he can't do it, he'll try it on other people until it is eventually determined that they can no longer sneeze. Multiply this situation by the X number of hypochondriacs out there and it'll soon circulate the world. How long it will take them to prove that we all did indeed lose our ability to sneeze is another story though. You can't exactly jump to the conclusion that the entire world lost its ability to sneeze very easily. Edit. Also, I sneezed while writing this. So we're still good on my end.
I'd realize it as soon as sunlight hit me and I didn't sneeze.
Up, how high?
Day 1, people with chronic sneezing are having a good day. Day 3, Success Kid meme posted on Reddit, title, 15 years with allergies every day rest, 3 days without sneezing. Amazing feedback, bunch of people claiming it is happening to them as well. Everyone becomes more sensible to the subject. Day 5 random dude posts it on Facebook and gets x3 likes he usually gets and a few comments. Day 10 someone else posts some non-allergy update on Reddit and everyone gets batshit crazy, people starting to ask when was the last time someone sneezed. And once we get to that question, it's just a matter of a day maybe before some news stations in the world start going with it.
A
problem I can foresee is some dickheads will falsely claim they have sneezed just to get attention. And if we get to the realization that no one is sneezing anymore, I am afraid the Republican Party will try to sell that climate change is good for you. Edit, a word. First gold ever. Thank you dudes.
It'd probably start out looking like an urban legend at first, and turn into something that looks like a silly collective internet joke. Spectators would probably be thinking, well I haven't sneezed lately, but still, that's probably a coincidence lol. And it would probably be that way for a surprisingly long while given how insignificant sneezing is. Humans are so apt to prove the existence of Bigfoot, or aliens, ghosts, whatever, but people will take a while to catch on to an unexplainable widespread sneezeless phenomenon simply because sneezing is insignificant and people wouldn't think twice about something like that ever happening, so they probably wouldn't know to look for it.
This is just a decoy. Hiccuping has already stopped worldwide.
Could be a while. It just seems crazy to think a normal person would even consider it even if they hadn't seen anyone sneeze for a while.
I'd hear about it on Reddit before I'd notice.
As soon as Kleenex stock starts going down.
Those with allergies would notice immediately. I sneeze at least 4 or 5 times a day.
11 days.
I read this about 5 minutes ago and my nose hasn't stopped bleeding since. Please help.
I think the first people to realize would be people running allergy medication testing. This is honestly the most thought-provoking question I have ever seen. And it's about sneezing.
As someone who is going to die sneezing pretty quickly. You'll all call me crazy for a while though. We can't sneeze, I tell ya. I sneeze 40 times a day.
Oh man, damn, that's a crazy and interesting question. I think there's like a 60% chance that we wouldn't notice for decades.
Maybe the next generation, when someone's mum tells them to wear a jacket, or they'll be coughing and sneezing everywhere, and then the kid says, "What's that?"
The Kleenex people would probably figure it out before anyone else. A sudden, catastrophic drop-off of sales would lead to global knowledge pretty quickly.
This is the deepest shit I've read all day. I'm perplexed by this. Would we even realize? I can't remember the last time someone sneezed. Could it have happened already? When did I last sneeze? Oh god.
I need to see this idea on film and in theaters nationwide. What if we humans used to be able to sneeze wax out of our ears and now we can't?
After reading this thread, I have become super aware of how weird the word sneeze is.
This would be terrible. Sneezing is like the best thing that can come out of your mouth. Way better than yawning and slightly better than a good burp. It's the closest thing that I can relate the word mouthgasm to. The build-up, the anticipation, the sweet, sweet anticipation until finally, a blissful release that sends waves of euphoria through my whole body. A good sneeze can make my day. This question has made me very uncomfortable and oddly aroused. I'm waiting anxiously for my next sneeze. Dear God, I hope I haven't already had my last.
This is the best question.
What the hell up? I can't even wrap my head around this concept.
What a torturous condition that could be. If interpreted a certain way, you still felt like you had to sneeze like you normally would leading up to a sneeze, but you never could get the release that comes when you let out that sneeze. Damn dude.
The first people to notice will be those who are plagued by sneezing often. And even then they will just be happy they personally aren't afflicted anymore and won't consider it to have affected everyone. Even when pointed out, most people will be like, "Huh, yeah, I haven't sneezed in a while." Odd, then move on with their life. It's going to take years to decades for a formal study to look into it.
As soon as I stepped outside while it was sunny out.
A lot of times I sneeze if I look in the sun's direction, so I would probably realize after a few months. Most definitely by summer.
Would not take long. Few days for people who suffer from chronic sneezing to tell enough medical people about their miracle cure.
This is maybe the best and craziest question I've ever seen on here.
I have no insight at all, but I think this is my favorite question posted to AskReddit in a long time.
Immediately. If you think about it, there are probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of people having a sneezing fit at any given moment. One of them is bound to realize that their agony ended too abruptly.
I fucking love sneezing. It's a full-body instaboner when I sneeze a couple times in a row. I even get jealous when I hear other people sneeze. So I think I'd definitely notice if I or nobody around me sneezed. Sneeze.
A good proportion of the population sneezes whenever they go outside in bright light. After a couple of days, many people with this condition will notice for themselves and mention it to friends, who may also have this condition. Not long after, there will be a large network out there of people who are weirded out by their lack of sneezing. One of them makes a post to Reddit, and every news outlet shoves it on their front page. Weird condition preventing people from sneezing. Are you at risk? So about 3 days.
There are people in this world that have lifelong sneezing fits. They would know immediately. Is this like a twist on that movie The Children of Men?
Question mark.
Who Man version 1.0.2.3778 OTA update. Dash 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 dash. OTA update will be released tonight. It will apply once Who Man is in a sleep state. Patch notes. Asterisk fixed a bug where Who Man would seize and a convulsive expulsion of air from the lungs through the nose and mouth occurred. Asterisk optimized cognitive recall. Asterisk added framework to resolve fatal peanut response error observed in some units. We anticipate pushing out the RC to selected participants in the 2016 FLU patch. Known issues. Bio-waste excretion from sphincter is on average 43% thicker, requiring several cleaning cycles. In the meantime, we recommend the use of a wet wipe to help reduce the time required to clear waste. If possible, use a jet of water to clear any waste that clings to the skin. Known issue where the sphincter muscle will open and stay open, requiring the Hu-Man unit to use a scoop to clear bio-waste. If this occurs, kindly do the needful.
People would see old videos and when somebody sneezed they would be like, "What the hell was that?"
Consider subscribing.